Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be a fairly short and chatty one. I have got myself a cup of tea and I'm just going to be talking a little bit about self-isolation and what I'm doing to try and stay positive and productive. So obviously coronavirus is a thing at the moment. I am not going to go into too much detail about it because I'm not an expert, and also I'm sure everyone and their mother has heard enough about it on the news and on social media and things like that. Obviously it is a very scary and stressful and anxiety inducing time. I don't want this video or any of my future videos to come across as insensitive to everything that's going on at the moment. Obviously it is a big deal and it's affecting pretty much everyone in the world, which is pretty mad. But I want to kind of use this time in a positive way and create some content to hopefully help some of you guys out, as well as helping myself out by holding myself accountable to the things that I want to kind of get done while I'm self-isolating. So obviously self-isolation is something that has come with the coronavirus. A lot of people are now quarantining themselves, myself included. I understand that a lot of people aren't in a position where they are able to do that, but for me at the moment I'm working from home. I am living in my flat. I am not leaving my flat for any reason really other than to get fresh air every now and again. I have stocked up on food. I've not gone crazy like it seems the rest of the world has in terms of stockpiling toilet roll and pasta and things like that. But I do have enough in probably to last me a couple of weeks. So for the time being, I'm staying in my little flat, self-isolating to kind of keep myself and everyone around me safe. Obviously I'm in an age bracket where it won't affect me as badly as it will affect some other people, so I don't want to be a carrier and I don't want to give it to anyone else. So I'm staying at home, which is going to be interesting. I feel like I'm in a fairly fortunate position where I don't mind being in my own company. I am an introvert. I stay at home by myself a lot of the time. I do live alone, so I am not going to struggle as much as I know a lot of other people will struggle. Although I am finding that although I like spending time by myself, as soon as I've now been told you have to spend time by yourself, it has made me not want to spend time in my flat. So I feel like I'm just so stubborn that as soon as I'm told one thing, I don't want to do it, even though I am used to doing it anyway. But that's kind of the situation at the moment. I am the kind of person that would easily stay in my flat and not open my blinds and not make my bed, not get dressed and play Sims for 24/7 every day. And that is not a healthy habit or routine to be in, and it's not a habit / routine I want to be doing while I'm self-isolating, because obviously this is not just a one-off weekend where that's somewhat acceptable. This could be for a long period of time. Obviously we don't know how long it's going to be, but it could be for a very long time, and I would rather use this opportunity to create some positive routines and be really productive and stay positive, because obviously if I am staying in bed 24/7, I am not going to be in a good mindset. My head will be all over the place and I will go a little bit crazy, and I know a lot of you guys will be in the same situation as well. So I'm going to be kind of creating some videos to document my self-isolation, I guess. One, as a way to hold myself accountable to do all the things that I'm planning on doing while I'm self-isolating. I feel like it's really easy to be like, oh, this is such a great opportunity to do XYZ that I've been putting off for so long, and then not do any of those things because no one's holding you accountable. I'm the kind of person that will set goals and then just not stick to them because I'm just not very motivated and I'm not very self-driven. So I want to create these videos as a way to hold myself accountable, actually do all these things that I'm saying that I'm going to do, but also I'm hoping that they might benefit some of you guys as well. I know how boring it can be self-isolating, so hopefully creating some content will entertain you guys a little bit. But more importantly, I want to hopefully try and motivate some of you guys if you're like me and you're not the kind of person that's going to get up at 6 AM to exercise in your flat, because why would you do that sort of thing? Like, that's my current mindset and that's the kind of mindset that I want to change. So if you guys are also feeling like that and you're not driven, hopefully me sharing my kind of journey with it all will help you guys out a little bit and might motivate you to do the same. So I guess that's kind of the main thing I'm doing at the moment to try and stay productive and positive while I'm self-isolating. I am going to try and really throw myself back into YouTube and creating videos. I know that I've not created anything for a couple of months because life got busy, work got busy, I got lazy if I'm completely honest. So now that I actually have all this additional free time from self-isolating, I am going to throw it into making some more videos that will help me be more productive and hopefully help some of you guys be more productive as well. Also, just like as a separate thing, one thing that I am trying to implement at the moment is a quarantine to-do list, which sounds a bit bizarre, but essentially every time I think of something that I have put off doing because I don't have the time, I am writing it down on this to-do list so I can hopefully, when I have the free time during self-isolation, tick some of those things off. So at the moment I've got really exciting things on that list, like clean my oven and organise my wardrobe and kind of go through my clothes and things like that. I've also got learning a language on there and creating these videos. So anything that I've kind of thought of but put off for ages, I am writing on that list to hopefully work my way through during this time. So I really recommend you guys doing that as well. It is really helping me out at the moment in terms of kind of getting excited about stuff that I can actually complete and seeing this whole thing as more of a positive experience. I know there's also a bunch of threads on Twitter and posts on Instagram and Facebook, etc. at the moment in terms of things you can do while you're staying at home to make sure your days are more positive. So I'm not going to repeat all of those things, but hopefully over the next few videos where I'm showing what I'm doing to try and implement a really positive and healthy routine into my days, will show you guys some more things that you could be doing as well. And I think that's pretty much it. I feel like I've just rambled a little bit, but like I said at the beginning, I really don't want this to come across as insensitive. It is not a positive time, but I don't want to focus on those aspects because I feel like we're all hearing enough about it without me also talking about those parts. So for now, I just want to use this as an opportunity to talk about the positive side and what we can gain when we come out of it and all the healthy, positive routines that we might have because of implementing them during this self-isolation period. So yeah, that's kind of what you can expect from my channel. If you guys have any requests for videos, definitely leave them down in a comment below. We can also chat. If you're bored out of your head, message me on Instagram or comment below and we can chat, because you definitely need people in a time like this, especially if you live alone and you don't get that interaction with actual real life humans. But yeah, other than that, I will see you guys in my next video and thank you so much for watching. Bye.